Good morning, campers. Hey, everyone. It's Counselor Jody here for summer camp. Is everybody here with their permission slips ready to join virtual summer camp this week? I sure hope so because I'm very, very excited. First of all, I'm excited to be back with you guys because I haven't been live. I don't think I've been live yet in July. I think that I came back from vacation. We had my daughter's engagement party, and then I was prepping for a bunch of events and also getting ready for summer camp. So it's been a little hectic. So I decided my best deal was to just take a step back and just do what I could and enjoy the time with my family and with my kids when they were here. Jeffrey's whole family came down. That's Taryn's fiance. If you're not sure who Taryn is, that is my daughter. We've talked before that my family kind of has like Facebook or social media names. And so a lot of times you may hear me call her Poodle. See that name? That's Taryn. That's my daughter. So anyway, she was here with her fiance and his mom and his grandma, his brother's girlfriend, and his best friend came down from New York to hang out with us and to celebrate their engagement, which is very, very exciting. So good morning, campers. Good morning. So I'm kind of waiting until some more folks come on so that we can go over how virtual summer camp works, because I think I got some of you confused with just the way that I was kind of quirky marketing my summer camp. But I've been doing it for quite some time. I believe this may have started before COVID, where I would come on each day and we would have summer camp. It used to be called summer school, and it used to be in person in my studio until I started to switch things to being a little bit more virtual. And then, of course, the dreaded COVID. And so we decided to hop online and just hang out each day for a week, where I host summer camps, virtual summer camps. So there is no make and take along with summer camp. Okay, we got a couple people on, so we're good. If you're catching the replay, just comment replay whenever you're rewatching this. But I do want to suggest lots of fun to hang out and be live for arts and crafts with me each day. But you can always go back and watch the replay. But you do want to make sure that you're watching, because there are some things that happen during summer camp, right? Hi, Lori. Hey, Sharon. If you're on with me, it is time for roll call. Okay, so we are having summer camp. Time for roll call, and roll call is to comment prize patrol. That's what enters you into my daily giveaway. I totally am realizing I forgot to pull my giveaway prizes, so I will make sure I do that tomorrow and let you know what it is that you're playing for. But roll call, campers, it is time to officially start summer camp. So comment prize patrol. That helps me go through all the comments and be able to pick out our daily prize patrol winners. Now, what else goes on during summer camp? One of you will be awarded the Camper of the Week, and you have a special gift coming your way. So the Camper of the Week is going to receive all the projects that I make during summer camp this week. So there we are. We've got Robin, we've got Janice, Sandra, Sherry. Yes. Okay. I knew some campers were out there. I knew you guys were here. Sometimes we're just kind of watching along, doing our other things, but we want to make sure that we are commenting prize patrol, especially if you are rewatching this. And some of you might be on YouTube. Some of you might be on Facebook. So very, very important to comment the prize patrol. That's your roll call. Okay. So how does this whole shindig work? First of all, let me apologize that I am not in any of my camper gear. I had in my head, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to go grab Taryn's Girl Scout sash thing, and I will put that on and wear that. So I went up into her closet, and she has 3. She was definitely a Girl Scout. So she was I forget what you call them before they become a brownie, a daisy. I think so she was a daisy, a brownie, and then a Girl Scout. Those of you who have had daughters may correct me if I'm wrong. So anyway, so I went up into her closet and I found her little outfits, and I was like, oh shoot, none of these are sashes. It's a vest. I was like, look at this little vest. Like, I was like, girl, my arm might fit in this, but let's just take a moment to tell Taryn, hey, look at what she's done. Girl is awarded, okay? So look at all of these things. And this is just the Girl Scout. So she had daisies and then she had brownies. And then look at the back. I mean, she has no more room. So good on you, Taryn. She was definitely a very busy Girl Scout. Her grandma, Patsy, was very involved in her Girl Scout troop. We had lots and lots of fun over those many years. There is no patch on here for Mama. No Mama patch for sewing and gluing and whatever I had to do to get all those patches on there. So I needed my own little award. So anyway, I was like, okay, so maybe Aiden is the one. So Aiden is my son. You may know him online as Farm Boy Jr. So I hopped over to his room and went in his closet. And I'm like, oh, he's the one that would have had the stash. So I pulled open his closet. His is a shirt. So I'm thinking maybe when he was a teeny tiny tiger, would they have had a sash? I know I have put things on a sash. But where that one is, I don't know. He has a shirt in his closet. And I thought, girl ain't wearing that either. I mean, an 8-year-old boy versus a 50-year-old woman with boobs is not going to fit into his old Girl Scout uniform, his Boy Scout uniform. So anyway, hi, Cindy. Hello, Tony. Joan, another Cindy. All right. Pat is on. I love this. Hey, Vicky. All right, so I do not have a camper outfit for this week. Okay, I should have got a whistle. I should have got a whistle. Okay, so I did not get the eagle pin because he quit. He was like very, very close. But oh God, selling the popcorn. Yes. Popcorn. I could sell Girl Scout cookies. The popcorn was the one that was just that was just not as exciting. Pinewood Derby, though, that's when the whole family got involved. So anyway, okay, back to what we're doing today. Because anybody's catching the replay, just fast forward through the chitty chat. We have a lot to do this week. So I will be live every day, 10 a.m. Eastern time. You can always watch the replay. It's on Facebook and it is also on YouTube. Facebook will delete this after 30 days, but you can always find all of my videos over on my YouTube channel. So in accordance with summer camp, I will be on live every day showing you some projects. So it is not a craft along. Okay. That's, I think, where the confusion came in. And that was just the way I was marketing, was like, grab your scissors, let's go. You're not crafting along with me. Okay. So I am going to create projects for you. You can then hop over to my blog and you will see pictures of the projects. You will see the recipes, which will have dimensions, the colors I use, the supplies I use, that type of thing. Okay, so I'm going to give you that separately. Then it is your choice, play or pass, if you want to create any of those projects. But it is not a craft along. I'm just going to craft for you. And you guys are going to comment Prize Patrol and just chat along and hang out with me. Okay, so that's how that goes. That is Arts and Crafts Camp. Oh, girl, Joan says flannel. I don't think I could put flannel on. I got a fan here blowing on me trying to keep me cool. I don't know that I could do flannel when it is 90 degrees and humid as heck here. That would not be good. The sweats would be running and then I would have watermark on my cardstock. Okay, so that's how projects will go. There will be two projects each day, focusing on a couple different things. So we will have the daily prize patrol. Okay, so that's what you guys are commenting. Your roll call is commenting prize patrol to win. Each day there will be a prize. There will be a camper of the week announced. And so one of you who has been on with me for the week is going to win all of the projects that I created this week. Now, here's where things get a little bit crazy. I have a lot of things I am giving away, doing special offers, all that good stuff just this week. Okay. The main thing that I want to share with you is the mystery box. Okay. There is the mystery box. What is in it? We don't know. It's a mystery, but it does use sunrise sailing. Okay, so that is the mystery box. It is in conjunction. That's the class that I am offering for purchase to be available during summer camp week. Okay, so mystery box, you do not know what it is that you are getting. You know that I am using sunrise sailing. Okay, so that is the bundle that I am using. Do you have to have this bundle? You at least want to have this folder. Okay, you at least want to have this folder, which you can buy with the dies. So you can get the stamp set separate, but I did use the stamp set heavily. I used it heavily because I flippin' love this. So if you do not have it and you want to try to use something that you have similar, you absolutely can. If you are a demonstrator, go ahead and snag it yourself. Use your Stampin' Rewards, get Stampin' Rewards, get your order discount, all that good stuff. You can add it on if you register for the class at a bit of a discount. Okay, so registration is officially open now. There were some early birds who, if you were in my last mystery box, you got a chance to get the link and sign up early because these sell out all the time. And right now, I am officially sold out, but I have added more kits, not many. So I think I might have 5 kits left. So if you're thinking about the mystery box, you want to hop over to my store. It is in this description. You can find the link. It's on social media. It's been emailed out, all the information. If you can't find it, hit me up and let me know. Okay, so this little box will come to your door. It has got projects focusing on the sunrise sailing. It's got product that you will need to create your cards. You're going to have a tutorial. You're going to have some special little goodies in there. And this time it's a little bit cheaper than it was last time. I think it's $32 to get the box. That does not include shipping. I will not show the projects. I will not tell you what it is that you're getting. Okay, that my mystery is I want some happy mail and I want to be surprised. Think paper pumpkin, right? You don't always know what it is that you're getting, but you do know what it is that I am using. And if you were one of my early birds, you got a special clue. You got a clue as to what I am doing in that mystery box. So it's sometimes fun to have surprises, right? We don't always have to have everything coordinated, choreographed, all that kind of stuff. Have some surprise in your life. Okay, so that is the mystery box. It is open until it sells out or it will close at the end of the week. Okay. Thank you. Dawn says mystery boxes are awesome. I really love putting them together because I enjoy the surprise and the delight. I think everybody who has gotten one has had good things to say. So hopefully you will love this one and love the sunrise sailing as much as I do. I usually take these projects and go, they're not insane, crazy, over the top, wow, very difficult to do, but they are kind of stepped up from what I would normally do in a class. I'm a simple stamper. I like quick and easy projects. But this one is just up a little bit more, I guess I want to say. So mystery box is open now while supplies last. Any questions about them? Just let me know. It's true. Lori said everyone needs joy in any form. Absolutely. And that's why we're just hanging out here today at summer camp. It's fun to kind of chat with each other in the comments, hang out, and just see each other every single day. See each other. Okay, now I'm going to switch around to tell you what some of the others. Oh, thanks, Joan. Joan asked how Breck is doing. He is doing very, very well. I think he's here. Yeah, he's here. So he's right, like he's sleeping on his bed underneath that table there. But we do have another special guest in the studio as well. So I don't know where it is, but in case you see quick movements around my studio, there is a kitten in here. So we had gotten back from vacation and we live on a farm. If many of you don't know, we live on a dairy farm. And the girls who are babysitting Breckenridge came in with this kitten. And I was like, I literally just got back from vacation. We're getting ready for Taryn's engagement party. I don't need, and he's a special needs. He needed a lot of help. So I kind of, everybody on our farm, I don't go out looking for anyone. They kind of need to come to me because it is a farm. We have feral cats. It's how it works. Nature kind of keeps everybody where they need to be. So I don't go out looking for any issues, but when they come to me, everyone gets a chance. That's my rule. Okay. So we have hatched out duck eggs. We have raised baby bunnies. We have raised baby skunks, many kittens. And so another one came to the house, and so I don't turn them away. But this one I wasn't sure was going to make it. He was extremely dehydrated and emaciated. And he might have been a little bit more than I was ready for. Fortunately, in my first life, before I was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I was a veterinary technician. So I have some clue what I need to do. And so I did what I needed to do. And you'll see the little rip shit going around here like a bat out of you know what. So anyway, he's here hanging out, and he's learning how to use his feet and how to jump. And I have a feeling he might show up on my stamp table at some point. So hello, Anne. Good morning, Kathy. So glad to have you. Thank you guys so much for asking about Breckenridge. He's doing very well. So very, very, very slight limp. And we are back to being able to go out and run in the fields and have his walks and all that. But he's chill right now because it's hot and humid. Okay. So April, kitty, do you need another kitty? So this one is a cutie. And of course, Taryn was home. So she saw him and immediately gave him a name. And you know what happens as soon as you give them a name. And so anyway, so we'll see what happens. I told the farmer that Breck would love a kitty. So Breck's got a petition in that he's asking for permission to have a kitty because this kitty and him do enjoy each other. So, all right, if you guys are just coming on, make sure that you are commenting Prize Patrol. That is how you get entered to win the daily giveaway, okay? So we're going to switch around here and we're going to do some stamping, but I want to tell you about the other specials that I have. Well, I can tell you about one of them anyway. So anytime, this is a special that is always through me. If you place an order with me, and let me see if I have my order link here. Okay, so there's my online store. Anytime you have an order with me, you get my monthly make and take for free. The tutorial. Okay, so that's sent to your inbox. And this time we did Charming Day. That's my monthly tutorial. I'll be sharing the cards with you. And you get that for absolutely free with any order of any amount, anytime during the month. So that's just standard. So don't forget that still applies even during summer camp. So if you have some things you need to get, you can go ahead and place your order, and I will send you automatically the Charming Day monthly make and take class. Now, also each month I have a creative collective. So this month just so happens to feature Charming Day. So we're going to play with it tomorrow. I believe we'll have Charming Day up and ready to go tomorrow. It is an online exclusive, as well as Sunrise Sailing is an online exclusive as well. So in order to get the Charming Day creative collective, which is different than the monthly make and take, okay, to get that collective, you can place an order of $60 and you will automatically get that collective. And that is a 12 tutorial bundle. There are 12 demonstrators that team up each month, and we put out a collective, a big giant tutorial bundle that has got videos, it's got recipes, it's got sizing, just tons and tons of information to create 12 additional projects. So that is absolutely free with a $60 purchase, or you can just buy it outright for $15. Easy peasy mac and cheesy. Okay. Now, so keep in mind, an order of any amount is going to get the make and take tutorial. An order of $60 is going to get the make and take tutorial. Yes, we're going to build. We're building, girls. You get the make and take tutorial, and you get the Charming Day creative collective. Now, purchasing the mystery box does not count. That's a class. This has to be an order. Okay. But if you add on the bundle into your mystery box or the stamp set, you can get those. And I keep track of that. Okay. I keep track of that. Now, here's something I've not done before. This is brand new. Jody Breckbill is doing something different and praying that technology works like it should. This week only, I am going to give a discount on every tutorial in my tutorial store. Okay, not done that before. Every tutorial this week is 20% off. So I have a store that you can go in, and all of my tutorials, so my monthly make and takes, my creative escape club, my retreats, my special classes that I ever offer, my collectives, Every tutorial is 20% off. So there's a special code that you'll need to use, and I'm going to show that to you here in a minute. Also, the link to the tutorial store is in the description of this video. Okay, so it will also be emailed out. It will be posted on social media, but if you can't find it, let me know. So you can go through and you can see what all stamp sets, suites, bundles that you have and be like, oh my gosh, I want more projects and ideas. So that is going on for this week only. That is something I've never done before. We think that is working. But should you have any issues, you want to go, you can shop, you can put the tutorials in your cart. You're going to use a special code, Summer Camp 20. Summer Camp 20 is your code, and it should take 20% off of each tutorial. Some of these tutorials, I don't think there's any over $20. I think they run between $20, $15, $10, something like that, depending on how many projects there are. Previous mystery boxes, my beautiful gallery mega class, all that, everything is discounted. So even Charming Day, that is this month's creative collective, is discounted. So you can normally get it for $15, you're going to get 20% off. So hopefully that makes sense. If you have any issues, any questions, be sure and let me know. We kind of tried it out to make sure it would work, and I know some technology, but this is something different. I've not done that before. So who's ready to stamp? Who's ready? Hey, Christine, Debbie, Carmen, Barb. Hey, Barb, I'm so glad you're joining me. I guess you don't have a whole lot else going on, so it's always a good time to hang out and watch some videos. All right, let's switch around. Okay, it's been a minute, so I'm hoping that this worked. If not, hit me up and let me know. I got to find comments here. All right, where are we going? Okay, all right, so we are heading into summer camp. I don't have my prize patrol to share with you, but here is what I wanted to share. There is that tutorial sale information, 20% off. You're going to use Summer Camp 20. That's your code, and that is all week long. Okay, this is going to end, I think, on Sunday, actually. I think I have this code open and ready for the end, and then don't forget, we have there is the Charming Day Collective. So we're going to play with Charming Day tomorrow. I'm going to make you fall in love with that tomorrow. But today we're going to fall in love with Sunrise Sailing. How about it? How about it? All right, let's get ready. Oh, here's Charming Day real quick. There's the bundle. It has a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous pack of designer series paper. And so we will showcase that a little bit more tomorrow. But there's the bundle for Charming Day. Okay, kids, let's go campers. So here's our first card. We're going to pair up a little bit of Misty Moonlight, a little bit of Poppy Parade. Now, as I mentioned, with summer camp, you can hop over to my blog later on today and you will find pictures of these projects and the dimensions. So if I mentioned dimensions, you do not need to frantically be writing them down. I will have the recipes for you. Okay, so we've got Poppy Parade, and there is that embossing folder. Is that not gorgeous? That is the 3D Impressions embossing folder, and I needed to have my sales, and I'm cheap, 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 so I cut my sales out. We're going to cover them up, and no one is ever going to know but you guys, and you are sworn to secrecy. What happens at summer camp stays at summer camp. No one's allowed to tell anyone that I'm cheap. And I cut out things for my paper because I know you guys are cheap too. You're conservative. Well, I shouldn't say cheap. We're frugal, right? We're thrifty. Yeah, let's not waste paper. All right, so here is our project. Easy peasy, ready to go. Add that to our card front here. I love these colors. Does anyone else have the Sunrise Sailing? Did you get it? Did you grab it? I knew as soon as I saw it, I was like, mine. Pop that in my cart. I'm having it. I am having it. Okay, so I did a lot of die cutting ahead of time. One with our arches. So I did that in Night of Navy, so that will pop a little bit more that color, a little bit darker. Okay, and that's going to kind of cover up my sailboat because I want the little sailboat to show. So here's our little sailboat. There's teeny tiny little birds. I don't know if you can see those. Here is the sail. cut out of the Poppy Parade, and here is the sailboat. So the nice thing about this is it's made to layer together. So they did a great job with this one. Oh, Pat added to the Mystery Box. Good deal, Pat. Karen has it. Sweet. I love that. Yeah, Pat, I thought this was good. Patricia said good nautical colors. Wait until you see later on this week what we're going to do with it. You want to make sure you're coming back. Okay, I thought you had glue in you. I want to be careful because I feel like it's going to come sploosh. Okay, we don't need a ton. But I really liked how they did that so you have a place to put the sail on here. Let's do this so I don't make a mess on my table. And that's the same size, so you can just layer that right on there. Oh, my nose is going to start to run. Always does. And I like the green glue because I can kind of shift it around a little bit. So there is the sail. You're like the wind beneath my wings on this one. So we're going to, I have my cloud, and we're going to add dimensionals to our sailboat. And I've got some mini dimensionals here. Oh, though, do I have the black ones? I want the black ones. Where would my black ones be? I might have to go get them on the other table because I was using them earlier. So we'll put a couple dimmies on here. And let me grab my black one. I don't use them a lot, but they do work perfectly for this little tiny boat base here. All righty. So here we are. He's going to kind of sailing onto the navy blue piece. Then we'll add our cloud, and I'm gonna put my cloud on with dimensionals because why not? I didn't on the original, but it will work. And I've got some dimensionals here. These look like these are leftovers from Paper Pumpkin. So let's use them up. Why not? The more pop, the merrier. There's our cloud. Okay, isn't that cute? I love this. Hold on a second. Hold on. What is happening? Christine says today is Cindy's birthday. Happy birthday. I do think I saw her name, didn't I? Did Cindy's name come? Happy birthday, Cindy. I would sing, but you would hate it. You would hate that. All right. Happy birthday. So glad you're joining us today on your birthday. That's wonderful. Nothing better than a stamp day for your birthday. Okay, so now I'm going to put, okay, here's a suggestion. What I would do, it's already done, so I'm kind of already in it. So we're going to make it happen, Captain, because I'm already too far gone, is for these little stinking birds, use your adhesive sheets, okay? Adhesive sheets will be your friend, guaranteed. I did not put adhesive sheets on, and I'm like, you know what? I ain't going back and doing it again. So we're just going to use a little bit of green glue and my gadget tool. Did the green glue not come out? I swear it did. All right, let me just use my finger. Okay, there we are. Now we're going to put a couple of those little boys up here. So you can see why I say adhesive sheets. You would just peel that sticky off and bada bing, bada boom, off you go. Glue dot, you could use that. It's a little bit big for a glue dot. First, the hardest part is finding them. There is a stamp as well, which we'll use on the next card. Okay, so there we got our birds on there. So let's have those birds dry for a minute while we do some stamping. Congratulations. So just a little strip here. Now, when I make these cards, I don't always know what I'm congratulating. I have no idea, but I kind of thought, wouldn't that be a new either retirement, which we'll do next. Congratulations does come in, getting a little off camera here. Congratulations does come in the set, but I thought to me, this kind of spoke to graduation, kind of like, oh, hey, congratulations on your graduation, set sail, off you go, exploring new adventure, you know, that kind of thing. So I kind of thought that would definitely work for congratulations, but switch this out and you've got the perfect happy birthday card, right, Cindy? Happy birthday. All right, so congratulations right there. And then everything's better with bling, yes? So let's add, I just have rhinestones and I'm using up what I have left. So just the good old basic rhinestone. And I thought, let's put one right here on the top of our sailboat. Okay, what do you think? All right, I'm just kind of trying to look at comments, see if anyone had any questions. So there's card number 1. Again, you can hop over to my blog, which let me see if I have it. Those birds are tiny. They are. Adhesive sheets will be your friends. Trust me, friends. Trust on that one. Adhesive sheets are your friends. Just peel that sticker off and stick your birds down. Media assets, is that maybe? No, banners. I'm trying to find there's my blog. Okay. So if you want the dimensions and all that good stuff, colors, all that, that's where that will be later on today, not immediately after this. Okay. That was our project number 1. Let's find project number 2. Okay. Project number 2 is, I said about retirement. And so this is one that I made at my team leaders event, Cindy Fodor, and we're going to recreate it with my 2 new favorite colors. Raise your hand if you are in love with Secret Sea. I did not know how much I was going to flip and love this color, but I've already bought, 4 packs. That's the kitten. He's here. Here, let me see. Hey, I don't know if he'll do this. Hey, looky here. Looky here. There him is. You know what happens. You guys know he wants to stay at my house. Breck wants him. Look at his feet. He's a little tuxedo kitty and he's got his little socks on, his little ankle socks. Look here. Looky here. Looky here. There he is. Hard to imagine he was almost dead 2 weeks ago. Okay. The magic of love and hydration. Yes, you guys are loving Secret Sea. Me too. And if you've been around, probably you remember like Dapper Denim. You guys remember that? Dapper Denim. And what else did we have? Midnight News. Those were kind of all various shades of like those dusky blues that we just really, really fall in love with. Okay, we're going to do something a little bit different. Actually, I'm doing it totally different because I'm not going to have a white base. I'm just using Secret Sea as my base. This is our 2-tone cardstock. It was just on sale last week, maybe. We did a flash sale on it. So this is cloud cover. It's got a dark side and a lighter side. This is the lighter, this is the darker. And I thought I'm going to try this. I'm doing this on camera. I have not tried it myself. So you guys you're all in with me to try this and see how it works. I'm going to emboss it and see what happens. So let's go. Do I want the darker side? I think I want the darker side on top. I've not used 2-tone cardstock before. Have you guys been using this? I'm late to the party. So late to the party. Okay, I'm just going to go, instead of bringing the whole machine over, I'm just going to go run it through real quick. So, hold please. So my hope was this was going to break down some of the fibers and kind of, I don't know if it did or not, but I did bring a sanding block to see if maybe That would work. Oh, this is an old sanding block that we used to sell many moons ago. Some of you have been around a while. So I'm just kind of taking a bit of the layer off that cardstock because it's a white, it is a white core. I've not done this before. I'm very excited. This is coming out pretty cool. Oh, oh, I dig it. Okay. All right. Okay. Get on with it, two-tone cardstock. I don't hate you. All righty. Now I've got a bit of the white ribbon. So we're going to pull that off. Ordered, but haven't gotten it yet. Not yet. You ordered some too with the sale. Yeah. He is cute, isn't he, Debbie? Oh, okay. He's also full of himself. All right, so there we go. Now let's wrap this around a bit. So I think with some of the two-tone cardstocks, you see a little bit more maybe of the light and the dark. Cloud cover, not as much, but I think like the reds and the greens, you really do see a big difference in the light side versus the dark side. The dark side, the Darth Vader side. Okay, so add that ribbon around there. Now we're going to attach it to our secret C. If any of you were at On Stage, our Stampin' Up! Convention, I really felt when we left and didn't really, well, I shouldn't say when we left, when they first showed us these in colors, it felt so green. Secret C, we were kind of like, is it green? Is it blue? Is it black? I kept calling it squid ink. I'm like, that's what it looks like to me, like a really, really dark ink. But when I got it, I'm like, oh, heck yes. Love, love, love it. All right, this is going to be a retirement card. So I've got my Secret C ink, and I'm going to stamp Happy Retirement. So we talked about using this for retirement, there's graduation with the congrats. Definitely lots of ideas for this. Now, oh, we forgot to do our bird. I told you there was a stamp for the bird. So there we're going to very carefully. If you have the set when you're stamping the bird, go easy peasy, kids. Easy peasy. It's so, so tiny, and you can really, really catch the edges and make a mess. So nice and light. Anybody remember this one? Many moons ago, we had this. I feel like maybe it was Celebration. I haven't quit using it yet. I stinking love this banner punch. So we're going to use it. So there we are. We're going to make our little flag there. And then I have a tiny piece of Secret C to make a little teeny tiny flag on as well. And then we'll just attach these two together. And that's an easy card, right? Easy card. And sometimes that's what we need. I don't want to spend hour upon hour making lots of cards when I want to be able to make them and send them. Pop-Tarts. There we go. Happy retirement. And add a little bow here. Actually, I'm going to do a knot. They tend to. If I knew how to tie a nautical knot, maybe I should do that, but I sure don't. I sure do not. Oh, not. Are you with me? I do not know how to tie a knot. Oh, happy Monday, friends. You're with me all week. Get used to it. Okay, now, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous in color gems. So let me just make my special announcement now. If you purchased my mystery box, you are going to get these gems. They are sold out, but due back very, very early in August, which is next week, I think. August is next week. So I'm going to kind of hold just a little bit till I get the gems and send your mystery boxes out. I figured you guys would not be terribly upset if I held it a couple days and waited for that shipment. to arrive. So I will be telling everybody that in an email as well. All right, so we've got some cloud cover gems, although it would have been pretty to put those secret sea ones on too, huh? Okay. I mean, hello. So there's the difference. I don't know if it's gonna kind of really show here on camera. This is cardstock. This is the regular cloud cover cardstock. This is the two-tone cardstock with the dark side, the Darth Vader side. And so there's one project. And here is our second project. That's what I have for my friends today. So tomorrow, make sure if you're watching the replay or just catching up, comment Prize Patrol. That's what enters you to win the daily giveaway. Stop back tomorrow. I'm here live 10 a.m. Don't forget that I have got the sale going on, my tutorial sale. So I have a special store that you can hop into and you can use Summer Camp 20 and all tutorials are 20% off. They'll be instant download. So you want to make sure, be very, very cautious that you are putting in your email correctly. Okay. When you're doing the sign out, email, really watch that because if your email is incorrect, you're not going to get the download. Okay. So we also have the mystery box. Last I looked, and it's using Sunrise Sailing. Last I looked, there were maybe 5 boxes left. So if you're thinking about the mystery box and you love the Sunrise Sailing, I would highly encourage you to snag them now. Links are all in the description of this video. And after we're done here, I'm going to put the recipes. The recipes for these projects will be on my blog, so you can go find them. And if you want to make them at home, okay, do a little crafty craft at home. So thank you guys so much for joining me. It is almost time for lunch, so you need to head to the mess hall and get yourself lunch. Come back here, and Counselor Jody will be ready for you tomorrow for another arts and crafts class. Bye, my friends. Oh, sorry, that was wrong. Bye, campers. See you tomorrow.